In the top stories, St. Kitts and Nevis reaffirms commitment to regional unity on Caricom Day. Ambassador calls for reclaiming national identity through education, and Jazara Claxton happy with West Indies' debut. The details on these stories and more after the break.
Shop with confidence at Courts. Get the lowest prices guaranteed. Shop with confidence and save big on appliances, furniture, electronics, and so much more. If you find a lower price on any other products elsewhere, we'll match the price. Plus, we'll give you back 110% of the difference. Plus, with Ready Finance, shop today and pay later. No fine print and no tricks. Only at Courts. Bringing value home. Special conditions apply.
It's something that you can't put into words. A buzz in the air. From the time you wake up, you're ready to go. The freedom, the fantasy, the fete. To know it is to live it and love it. You have to experience it. If you know, you know. Angostura White Oak Rum. New look, same vibes inside.
Welcome to the ZIZ Major Newscast. I'm Carla Berridge. The Regional Integration and Diaspora Unit, RIDU, of the Prime Minister's Office has joined citizens of St. Kitts and Nevis and the wider Caribbean in commemorating Caricom Day, observed annually on July 4th. The day marks the anniversary of the signing of the Treaty of Chagaramas in 1973, which established the Caribbean Community Caricom and laid the foundation for regional integration and cooperation among member states. In an official statement, the RIDU highlighted the continued commitment of St. Kitts and Nevis to the core values and ideals of Caricom. The statement underscored the importance of regional solidarity in driving economic development, social progress, and collective resilience across the Caribbean. The RIDU also acknowledged its central role in strengthening national participation in the integration movement and ensuring that citizens of St. Kitts and Nevis benefit from the protections and opportunities that Caricom provides. Reflecting on the achievements and ongoing challenges in the regional integration process, the statement noted that the success of Caricom depends heavily on the involvement of all stakeholders, including governments, institutions, civil society, and the people. As the region marked the significant day, the RIDU extended Caricom Day greetings to nationals both at home and abroad and encouraged continued engagement in building a stronger Caribbean community. Her Excellency Neris Dockery, Secretary General of the St. Kitts Nevis National Commission for UNESCO, made a powerful call to reframe how the nation views and teaches its past as she delivered remarks at the UNESCO Ministry of Education Essay Competition Announcement Ceremony held on July 2nd, 2025 at the NEMA Conference Room. The event brought together students, educators, government officials, and proud parents to celebrate the accomplishments of participants in the National Essay Competition, themed the importance and value of students being taught their African ancestral history. Addressing the audience not only as an ambassador, but as co-chair of the UNESCO Routes of Enslaved Peoples Committee, Ambassador Dockery emphasized the importance of this national conversation. Ambassador Dockery noted that the competition is more than an academic exercise. It's a step toward decolonizing national consciousness and reclaiming identity through education. She celebrated the students' efforts as evidence of a generation ready to rise with cultural clarity and purpose. St. Kitts and Nevis and West Indies senior women's team player Jazara Claxton says making her regional team debut was an amazing feeling. Jazara, who made her debut for the regional team on their tour of England, says she was happy for the chance to play and also represent the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis.
It was a really great experience being able to go out there and represent the West Indies and my family, friends, and St. Kitts is a proud moment for me, and I was really excited to just go out there and give it my all for the team.
The talented cricketer said while she might have been nervous to make her debut, she was confident in her ability to give it her best shot.
I wouldn't say nerves, I would probably just say I guess you could say a little bit nervous, but at the beginning of the game, as soon as it started, everything just went away and I just felt comfortable.
And while Jazara is happy to make her debut, she knows she can always do better.
I would say it's not the best, but I have a lot more room for improvement, and I'm really looking forward to continue working hard to be better.
We will have more from Jazara as she shares her plans for the future. After the break, Godwin Gut shooting incident under police investigation, and NIA takes governance to the people with community town hall meetings. Stay with us.
Can I get a wow? It's the sound you'll make when you get out alone. From a place you once knew to a dream home come true. Wow, for a home like new. Wow, is the effect you'll get when you upgrade your home.
Upgrade, improve, enhance your home with National Bank's Wow Mortgage. For the effect you'll get when you upgrade your home. Lowest interest rate guaranteed and the most favorable terms.
It's Wow Mortgage. Can I get a wow?
There are some things in life that are worth the extra mile. Seize the moment. Capture the experience.
Our world is filled with rhythm. Rhythm that's unapologetic, infectious, timeless. Rhythm is commitment in action. It's how we show up for each other with unrelenting support that goes the distance. Rhythm lives in the tiny beats of our most intimate moments and the seismic roars of our biggest achievements. Rhythm is resilience in motion. So, even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the rhythm back. At Flow, we understand your rhythm because we live it. That's why we're dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You're at the heart of everything we do, and our commitment is to keep your rhythm flowing, no matter what.
The police are investigating a shooting incident that occurred in Godwin Gut St. Kitts on July 2nd, 2025, between the hours of 11:30 a.m. and 12:30 p.m. The incident left Bradley Marsham of Godwin Gut, age 37, with gunshot injuries. Preliminary investigations suggest that the incident occurred following a verbal altercation between Mr. Marsham and another male. The suspect discharged several rounds of ammunition at Mr. Marsham, striking him twice about the body. He was shortly thereafter transported to the Joseph N. France General Hospital and has since been warded in stable condition following treatment. The crime scene unit of the Royal St. Christopher Nevis Police Force processed the scene and collected some items of evidential value. The matter is under investigation and relevant updates will be appropriately disseminated to the public. Should anyone have any information concerning this or any other criminal matter, the police encourages you to contact the nearest police station. The Nevis Island Administration has launched a series of community town hall meetings designed to deepen public engagement and promote transparency in governance. The initiative began on June 30th with the first meeting held at the Pond Hill Community Centre in St. John's Parish. According to Premier Honorable Mark Brantley, the Cabinet is taking government directly into communities to hear from citizens, address concerns and share updates on key projects and programs. Speaking during the July 3rd sitting of the Nevis Island Assembly, Premier Brantley extended a public invitation to attend the meetings, noting their significance in fostering open and responsive leadership. Premier Brantley emphasized that the meetings are open to all, including members of the opposition, and urged residents of Jessops, Cotton Ground, Westbury, Bansgut, and surrounding areas to attend. The community outreach will continue across the island in the coming weeks with the following schedule: July 7th, Franklin Brown Community Centre, St. James Parish; July 13th, Red Cross Building, St. Paul's Parish; and July 17th, Hanley's Wood Community Centre, Gingerland, St. George's Parish. The Premier assured that the administration is not only sharing information, but actively listening to the people's views. First Federal Cooperative Credit Union has announced changes to its board of directors following its annual general meeting on June 17, 2025, and the election of officers on June 27th. Mr. Michael Martin has been elected president, succeeding Mr. Farron Lawrence, whose term concluded after notable service. Martin, who previously served on the board, said, quote, "I consider it a great honor to have been elected to rejoin the board. I am humbled by the trust that you, my fellow directors, have placed in me, and I assure you that diligence, integrity, and prudence will be the hallmarks of my leadership," end quote. Returning officers include Mrs. Angelina Suku Bob as Vice President, Ms. Sharina Warner as Secretary, Mr. Victor Williams as Treasurer, and Mrs. Elena Skerritt as Assistant Secretary Treasurer. According to a press statement, these appointments underscore First Federal's ongoing commitment to principled leadership, institutional stability, and forward-thinking strategies that advance its mission of empowering members and strengthening communities. Coming up in regional news, Guyana President Ali dissolves Parliament ahead of September 1st elections. Stay with us.
Here are your Hornsford's Value Mart IGA special.
Running June 26th to July 9th.
Now our Value Club Blue Tag specials. Kraft barbecue sauces are just $7.99 each. Essential Everyday vegetable and canola oil, $13.99. Essential Everyday shredded and chunk cheeses, $7.99 each. Banquet breakfast sausages, $7.99. Essential Everyday fries are just $14.99. Essential Everyday disposable containers, $15.99. And now our very low weekly
Value deals. IG and Essential Everyday peanut butter, creamy and crunchy, $8.99. Essential Everyday pasta, $4.99. IGA or Essential Everyday salad dressing, $9.99. Essential Everyday oats quick and old-fashioned, $15.99. The AM toothpaste, $4.99. Nature Valley granola bars, $12.99. Shop smart, shop Value Mart. Tell them in Spanish.
sea listo y haga sus compras aquí en Value Mart.
Meet the Johnson family, living a good life. How are they able to afford all this?
by switching their mortgage to National. And you too can take advantage of this great offer. Yes, National Bank's Switch Mortgage will make your dreams a reality with the lowest interest rates guaranteed. You will have more disposable income than ever before. Imagine the possibilities. National Bank Switch Mortgage makes all the difference. Come home to National Bank and get your Switch Mortgage today. Limited time offer. Terms and conditions apply.
And we're moving now to news on the regional scene. President Dr. Irfan Ali on Thursday officially signed a proclamation to dissolve the Parliament of Guyana, paving the way for general and regional elections to be held on September 1st, 2025. In a live broadcast on his Facebook page, President Ali described the move as a reaffirmation of Guyana's democratic values. With the political calendar now set, attention shifts to the Guyana Elections Commission, GECOM, which is constitutionally mandated to manage the electoral process. President Ali expressed confidence in the body's ability to execute its duties effectively. Quote, "I remain confident in its ability to hold free, fair, and credible elections. I urge all Guyanese to support the work of GECOM," end quote. He also encouraged all citizens to participate fully in the electoral process, highlighting their role in choosing a government that reflects their interests. Coming up, Trump secures first major legislative win of second term amid growing criticism. We'll have the details when we come back.
In the sun or in the rain, life's a journey, joy and pain. But NCI's here day and night, always here for you, making it right. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very
At National
end.
Caribbean Insurance, you are covered and secure. We're your partner, your protector, your peace of mind. So for home, for health, for life, choose NCI because we're always here for you. Always.
Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very end. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very end.
And internationally, President Donald Trump has achieved his first major legislative victory of his second term with the passage of a sweeping spending and tax bill, a package he calls the Big Beautiful Bill. The legislation includes key priorities from Trump's campaign, including $150 billion for border security and immigration enforcement, and $150 billion for military spending, notably the Gold Dome missile defense system. Its largest component is over $4.5 trillion in tax cuts over 10 years, with some made permanent from his first term and new cuts like the elimination of taxes on tips and overtime expiring in 2028. Despite narrow Republican majorities, the bill passed both chambers of Congress, overcoming internal divisions among budget hawks and centrists. The Congressional Budget Office projects that nearly 12 million Americans could lose Medicaid over the next decade. Democrats are preparing to target Republicans for the bill's social service cuts ahead of the 2026 midterms. Trump plans to sign the bill on July 4th, framing it as proof of his ability to govern through legislation, but the political fight over its consequences is just beginning. Up next in sports, Cricket West Indies likely to deny Pakistan request for a shortened Caribbean tour, and Donald Trump says UFC to host event at White House in 2026. Stay with us.
In the sun or in the rain, life's a journey, joy and pain. But NCI's here day and night, always here for you, making it right. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a a friend, always here for you, right here till the very
At National Caribbean Insurance, you are covered and secure. We're your partner, your protector, your peace of mind. So for home, for health, for life, choose NCI because we're always here for you.
Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend. Always here for you. Right here till the very end. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend. Always here for you. Right here till the very end.
First up in sports, the West Indies Cricket Board CWI is likely to reject the Pakistan Cricket Board's request to shorten the upcoming ODI series and increase the number of T20 matches during Pakistan's tour of the Caribbean. The PCB had proposed converting the scheduled one-day internationals into additional T20 internationals. The reason behind the proposal was to give the national team more match practice in the shorter format ahead of major tournaments like the 2025 ACC Men's Asia Cup and the 2026 ICC Men's T20 World Cup, both of which will be played in the T20 format. Despite the PCB's efforts and ongoing discussions, the CWI seems to have decided to stick with the original itinerary. This means Pakistan will play the full 3-match ODI series as initially planned, along with the 3 scheduled T20Is. U.S. President Donald Trump says he plans to host a UFC event at the White House next year as part of America's 250th anniversary celebrations. Speaking at a rally in Iowa, Trump said UFC President Dana White will build the event, which will feature a championship fight in front of 20,000 to 25,000 people. The UFC are yet to officially confirm the show, but President White shared a video of Trump announcing the news on social media with the caption, "This will be epic." The UFC's Instagram account also shared the video, asking followers, "Who would you like to see headline the event?" Trump is close friends with White, with the UFC chief becoming a key supporter during his 2024 election campaign. And that's it for sports. When we come back, we'll have another look at the stories that made the headlines.
Yeah, man. Another day in the books. Well, hello there. She pretty from head to toe, and are you ready to go? Wait there. Whew. Can't afford to slip up. Not even in my dreams.
And we're wrapping up with a recap of the top stories. St. Kitts and Nevis reaffirms commitment to regional unity on Caricom Day. Ambassador calls for reclaiming national identity through education. And Jazara Clarkson happy with West Indies' debut. And that brings us to the end of the ZIZ Major Newscast. Thank you for joining us. I'm Carla Berridge.